Yeah, the new song by the new song by Inui Tokumashi Tachima and Asahina Hakane Senpai, the Norness song. Wow, did y'all hear that song? Wow, did y'all hear that song? It came out recently. Yeah, guys, Jazz on the Clock, the new song is now available on Spotify and a bunch of other streaming services, and the music video just came out on YouTube. Woo! I think one thing that changed for me in the past 6 months the most was I was more comfortable when I was recording. When I was recording Hope in the Dark, I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't like do anything more than what was given, I guess. They just told me to record what I was supposed to record. I recorded it, and then that was all I submitted. But for Jazz on the Clock, I sent in a few things that I played around a little bit more. I definitely played around a little bit more with my recordings and stuff. And that was the result that you could hear now, listen to now. One of the scariest thing is sharing your raw vocals. I think as somebody who's like doing like anything music related, I don't want to release my raws. Nah. No. If I release it, I'm gonna put on the reverb. I'm gonna put on the... Oh, wait, that worked. I'm gonna put the... Wait, it's broken. Yeah, I'm gonna put on the auto-tune. And this is what you're gonna hear. Are you aware of the puzzles in the music video? You know, I wasn't. I didn't know anything about the puzzle. Like, there's apparently some hidden message within the music video. I was just looking at the music video, like, sent to me as, like, the sample. I was just looking at it. I'm like, oh, look at me. I'm in a telephone box. Oh my gosh, it's so British. The telephone box is so British. And like, oh, look, the crown, it's blue. Oh, look, it's blue. Like, that was all I was looking at. I wasn't even paying attention to anything. What's on the Morse code? Well, you gotta find it out yourself. Cause I don't want to spoil anything. It's a puzzle, so you should do it yourself if you feel like it, or if you're interested, you know. I think my mom's a big Chibanyan fan. My mom was like, "Wait, you have a new song?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Who wrote the song?" And I was like, "Oh, Chibanyan-san." And she was like, "Yeah, Chibanyan!" My mom loves Chibanyan-san. Does your mom like your new song? I think she does. She was like, "Yeah, nice song." And I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." So for Hope in the Dark, first of all, Staff-san told me I should record every line in Hope in the Dark just in case they want to like layer it and like swap out lines and all that. So I recorded every single line for Hope in the Dark, which is a lot of lines, especially if you include all the harmony parts and all that. So I recorded every single line, and that was a lot of lines. So that took a while, and I got tired. But when it comes to Jazz on the Clock, I was given a line like already, so I just recorded the lines that I was given. So that was like a lot easier for me to record. Do you dance while recording? Do I? I don't like dance, I don't think. But I think I do try to express myself a little. Like if you're talking about like slight hand motions and stuff, I might do some. Did you try rapping? Yeah, I did. I did that part. The "are you gonna go" canvas is still blank, but do it right, you're gonna gain or pain. I did that part. Oh, Jazz on the Clock? No. I wasn't assigned that line, so I didn't record that one. For Jazz on the Clock, I only sang the lines that you hear in the actual song. Those are the ones I only recorded because I was pre-assigned a line. But for Hope in the Dark, I recorded everything. What part of the animation did you like the most? My favorite scene is probably me in the telephone box. Not because it's a telephone box, but because when I was given a sample of like the animation, initially it was like not like the whole thing, right? So like some parts are like replaced by other assets, and the telephone box before it became a telephone box, it was like a box with metal rods going up and down, and it looked like I was in a jail cell. Every time I see the telephone box, I was like, that used to be the jail. So that part's probably my favorite part in the animation video. The favorite part of the song? Oh, I think it has to be the part where Luca sings. It's like the put your body on me. Yeah, 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 yeah. That part? Sheesh. Luca, sheesh. Like, oh my gosh. And he nailed that part. It sounded so good. I think that's my favorite part. I also like Vox going like, yeah, we're the kings in the rap. I like that what do you call it? The little aggression that he goes when he goes, we're the kings. You know, I like that part too. Was it fun to record Jazz on the Clock? I always have fun recording. Recording is always fun for me. Whether it's been Hope in the Dark or the Jazz on the Clock, or especially afterwards you see like the final result that comes out of your recording. It's always fun to record. Recording a voice tweet? Never mind, recording is not always fun. I take it back. I take it back. Nah, it's not always fun. Sorry. No. Just curious, do you sing while standing or sitting? I stand when I record, but I sit during karaoke. Because I don't want to be standing for like a whole hour just singing songs. But for recordings, I stand. Do you have the raw vocals? Yeah, because I sent them myself. I do have it, but no, I'm not gonna play my raw vocals on stream. Nah. They have to be processed. I'm not sending them raw. Nah. How long did it take for you to record? 2 to 3 hours. Maybe. I just record, and then if I like it, I keep it. If I don't, oh, in one sitting. Usually for recordings, I think it's better to do it in one sitting because your voice varies day by day, and if it's varying within a single song, that's kind of awkward, right? Can you tell us anything about the JP part you recorded? Oh, yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about was that in Hope in the Dark, a lot of people were like, why did Mista get the Japanese part when Mista doesn't know any Japanese? And why did Shu not get any Japanese parts even though he's fluent in Japanese? The reason for that was because they didn't know I was fluent in Japanese back then. They had no clue, and they weren't able to tell who spoke Japanese and who didn't. Obviously, the staff-san knew who spoke Japanese, but I'm pretty sure the producer side, they didn't know who spoke Japanese and who didn't speak Japanese. Or they didn't even know, like, who was who, or I think. I'm pretty sure. Like, there's no way for them to tell. They haven't even seen a debut stream of us. Like, we haven't even streamed yet. The only, like, information they could go off of is the sample audio files that we've sent and our names, I think. Barely. So when they like decided who sang what, they literally just gave lines to what they thought would sound the best. Right? So you didn't sound fluent? No, I sang Blackout from Obsidia as a sample file. And that's like English. They only heard my English singing. So like there's no way for them to have known that I spoke Japanese fluently. So that's why Mista got the most Japanese lines and I didn't get any. Because they had no clue. I'm pretty sure. And then for this time around, I'm pretty sure they already knew. They now know that I speak Japanese, so I guess that's why I got the Japanese line, but... And yeah, Mista did well. She doesn't have the British buff. Yeah, my British accent is actually, like, horrendous. My British accent is actually horrendous. Hey, that's pretty good. Wait, was that pretty good? Was that pretty good? That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It is horrendous. No. That was Australian. Oh no. No. I could smile. I could pee in.